I did a video about a little piece of Chicago history concerning how you can't build any buildings east of Lakeshore Drive, and that there's actually one skyscraper that exists east of Lakeshore Drive due to a loophole in that law. Anyway, we were just talking about Chicago history, and this guy, who's a regular troll of mine, who says he lives in the city of Chicago and always bitches about Chicago, which, if we could just pause right there, blows my mind, right? If you're that fucking miserable in a city, then get the fuck out. And I understand the argument. Well, I don't have enough money to just get up and leave. If I lived anywhere where I thought it was so fucking dangerous that I couldn't even walk the streets of my town, money would not stop me from leaving. I would pack my shit and live in a fucking tent if I had to. Because this guy talks about how you just get fucking slaughtered in the city of Chicago. Anyway, I digress. He comes into the video about a little bit of Chicago history and says another little nugget. Chicago once again crowned murder cap of U.S. with rate 5 times NYC and 3 times LA, much smaller than both. That's incorrect. Chicago is not the murder capital of the United States of America, and while it does have a higher murder rate than those two cities, there are many cities that have a much higher murder rate, or a higher murder rate at least, than the city of Chicago. If you live in the city of Chicago, it would behoove you to at least be up to date on the statistics of the city you live in so you don't spew bullshit propaganda. This is from October of last year, updated last month. This is a very up-to-date list. America's Murder Capitals, a 2025 ranking of the deadliest cities. You can see here that St. Louis is number 1, Baltimore number 2, New Orleans number 3, Detroit number 4, then you have Cleveland, Las Vegas, Kansas City, Memphis, Newark, and then you get to Chicago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th on this list. And that's of major cities. If you could count a city as anybody over 100,000, they fall way down. The city of Chicago does. Down like 28, 35, somewhere in that range. If you're going to talk about murder rates in cities and you're going to try and shit on the city of Chicago, you need to come with the receipts. You need to come with actual data, because without data, you're just another asshole with an opinion. And we have enough assholes with opinions running around. Bring the receipts or shut your fucking hole. You're constantly shitting on the city you claim to live in. Pack your shit, go somewhere the fuck else, and spew your propaganda there. Problem solved, sweet pea.